Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into some more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all, be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and some more of her Kellyoke segments. As you can see, I'm clearly not in my normal recording space. I'm out of town with gigs, on tour with this holiday show that I'll be doing for the next couple of weeks, and right now I'm in my hotel room. I didn't have an abundance of plans of recording, but I didn't get to do a lot of recording before I hit the road because just going straight from Thanksgiving into the first week of December was just filled with rehearsals for this gig and just my normal work, so I just didn't have an abundance of time to record stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll bring my webcam and travel mic and, just if I have some time, I'll do some recording. And I guess the heavens smiled down on me. They gave me a little bit of free time, and they gave me my own hotel room, so I don't have to worry about disturbing my roommates like I normally do whenever I'm out of town. So yeah, I figured why not just use some of this time to record a couple reactions just so I can get some stuff on the channel this week. So we're gonna dive into three of her recent Kellyoke performances. Two songs I'm familiar with, and then one that I'm not familiar with, but I was super excited to see once I saw it announced. So first we're gonna dive into her covering "Missing You" by Waite. I love the song. It's one of my favorite songs to sing, just in general. So we'll see what she does with it. She looks so good. Beautiful. That why? Name. Beautiful. I love this camera work too. That little growl. Ooh, come on, Belt. Come on. Sing. I ain't missing him either, baby. Okay, you see, it's performances like that make it extremely difficult for me not to yell and scream in this hotel room because it is currently 11 o'clock at night, and even though I have my own hotel room, still I don't want to disturb the people around me, because I very easily could have just shouted to the heavens once she hit that belt multiple times. Like, my God. Because this song, like I said, it's one of my favorite songs to sing. And actually, before I even heard Waite's version, I was familiar with Tina Turner's version of the song. And then I found out that hers was a cover. I was like, oh, well, that's fun. So I went to listen to the original. I'm like, oh, this is rocking. So I've said it a number of times, I love Kelly, well, just in general, I love 80s music. I love music that sounds like the 80s, especially the instrumentation and whatnot. So like when this first started, it was giving me such 80s rock vibes from just the instrumentation. I'm like, oh yes, please take me back. Yes, give me all this. Kind of like when I first heard her cover of High Road for Chemistry. I'm like, oh yes, give me all this 80s rock realness. I live for it. But the vocals were just so damn good. Like, obviously the verses, it was a lot more low key, just kind of, every time I think of you, I always catch my breath. Just kind of keeping it low and steady and interpreting the lyrics. And then we get to that chorus, and still kept it kind of, mid-level, not super duper like shouty or crazy, anything like that. But then we got to that bridge part, or coming out of the bridge part into last set of choruses, and she just, this is the heartbreak of a love I ain't missing. I don't remember exactly what she did, but she hit this super high belt. I'm like, oh god, it was just rang with such clarity and such ease. Again, I've said it a dozen times, if not 100 times on this channel. Like, her upper chest belts are some of the best that I've heard in my life. Like, she is such a fantastic belter. That is her bread and butter. That is her money. Her money notes lie in those upper chest belts because they are just so easy for her. And it just sounded effortless. She just, bam, knocks out the park every damn time. It's just so damn good. So damn good. Oh, I would love to hear a full version of this. I know I say that with so many of the Kellyokes, but it's true because she just does such a great job. And again, I love this style of music on her voice. It just sounds great. And she looks fantastic. She looks amazing. Oh, God. So yeah, love. Absolutely love. Alright, so then the next one we're getting into is Desperado by the Eagles, another one of my favorite songs to sing. I've sung this at karaoke for years and years and years, and it's just a beautiful song, so I'm very excited to see what she does with it.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
Gorgeous.
You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you've got your reason.
Beautiful phrasing.
These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gate.
Gorgeous.
It may be raining, yeah, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Before it's too late.
Gorgeous. Okay, so once again, it's performances like this that make it so incredibly difficult for me not to scream in this hotel room, because my God, that was absolutely stunning. Like, even before we got to that last, I don't know, 35 seconds of the song where she started doing all these bigger belting notes, even before that, just the first minute and a half of the song were just such beautiful perfection. Because this is one of those songs that has been covered to death. Everybody and their mother has sung the song, and honestly, I don't even really know what the original sounds like at this point. Like, yes, I've heard the original version of the song, but it's one of those songs that I've been singing for so long, and I've heard so many different people sing the song so many different ways that I can't even remember what riff went with what person's version, or what run went with what person's version, or who sang this straight toned, who sang this belty, who did, like, there's so many different versions that just flow through my brain that it just amalgamate into this version that I sing, that I'm like, I couldn't tell you how the original version went for the entire song. But what I do have in my head whenever I think of this song is, it's not necessarily a big vocal showcase kind of song. It is very much lyrically driven, story driven, and like great interpretations of the song stick true to that. They stick true to that narratively driven interpretation of the song. So for the first minute and a half of this, it was just simple, pure vocals. And another thing that I've said millions of times probably at this point about her is that her vibrato is one of the biggest assets she has in her when it comes to her voice. Like, she's got range up the wazoo. She's got these super high chest belts. She's got that gorgeous powdery soft head voice. She's got all of these. She's got that beautiful lower extension to her voice. She's got gorgeous tone, but one of her biggest assets she has is that vibrato. The speed of her vibrato is absolutely gorgeous, and 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm watching like a Kellyoke performance or something, and I have not really something negative to say, but like I say, the song, like the performance just doesn't really do something for me, or I just don't feel it. Like, it's still good, but it's not like magical. It's usually songs that don't allow her vibrato to kick in naturally. Like, I've mentioned anytime she's covered kind of Ariana Grande, when she covered Fighter by Christina Aguilera, and a couple other songs like that, where it's like the verses are so wordy that it doesn't give her time to let her vibrato really kick in. So it just feels not as magical of a performance as some other Kelly performances. So the first minute and a half of this, it was just tone and vibrato and just gorgeousness, and it was just absolutely beautiful. Loved her interpretation, loved how she changed some of the melody lines subtly in some places, how she added a little flourish here and whatnot, but it was still tasteful. Everything was just done tastefully. And then we got to that last 30 seconds of it where she got into this big belty moment. It's like, oh my God, just why are you so perfect? Why, ma'am? Why do you have to be so perfect? Like, oh my God, like I have hotel neighbors who are trying to sleep. Why are you trying to get me to scream to the high heavens? My God. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. All right, so the last one we're going to look at is her and Brandy. Oh, okay. This is not what I thought it was at all. In my head, when I saw on Twitter that she had Brandy on her, or she was coming up on her show, for some reason my brain read Brandy Carlisle, and I got super duper excited. I'm like, my God, please put these two on stage, make it a songs and story session, make them sing the joke together. Oh my God, yes. But now I'm seeing the thumbnail, and it is not Brandy Carlisle, it is Brandy Clark. Completely different person, but still equally as exciting. So I'm still not familiar with the song, like I said at the beginning of this, but now it's a completely different person than I thought it was. But either way, we're going to dive into this duet that they're doing of Dear Insecurity, and from the look of the timestamp, it looks like they might be doing the full song, so that's exciting. So let's dive on in and see.
Dear Insecurity, oh, we meet again. Don't try to flirt with me, 'cause you're not really my friend. But
Beautiful.
you take up half this bed, living rent free in my head. Oh, Too many miles on my skin. If I can't find a way to get you gone.
Gorgeous.
Can we find a way to get along? You're careless and you're cruel and oh, you're mindless. Maybe you could try a little kindness instead of hurting me. 'Cause insecurity this time feels like love. She's really sure.
These lyrics are beautiful.
So please don't mess this up. If you cut in on this dance, I may never get another chance. Never find a way to get you gone.
Oh, the flourish on the drum or the cymbals.
Wish I could find a way to know you're gone, you're wrong. You're careless and you're cruel and oh, you're mindless. Maybe you could try. Best songwriter of our generation.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that might have been why I had Brandy Carlisle's name in my head, aside from the fact that both of their names start with Brandy. She recorded that song with Carlisle as well, so that might have just been the association that I was mentally making. But oh my god, talk about absolutely stunning. The lyrics are gorgeous, and it's the kind of song that lends itself so well to those singers who are masterful storytellers. And we already know Kelly is such a masterful storyteller. Brandy is such a great storyteller, and I would love to hear the original version. I would love to hear the version that had Brandy Carlisle on it. I'm not super familiar with Brandy Clark's voice, but the tone of her voice was, in times, it was giving me kind of Bonnie Raitt-esque, this sort of a little bit folksy, a little twang of country in there, this sort of grounded earthiness to it, just like this very cool kind of tone to her voice, but this very, again, easygoing nature, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. I feel like Kelly complimented it very, very well. I'm glad that Kelly actually got to sing on this duet, because we know so many times on this show, whenever she does a duet or she'll have someone come on for songs and stories, more times than not she'll play kind of like second fiddle and just kind of resign herself to just giving background vocals, which is great. She likes to let her guests shine and whatnot, but there are times where I'm like, we have two absolutely amazing singers on the stage, and I need them to actually duet, not just you do great background vocals. I need like a full-on duet. So I'm glad that we got a little bit of that sort of action happening in this performance. And yeah, vocals just soft, tender, beautiful, emotive, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Love, absolutely love. Yeah, this was lovely, lovely. So if I had to rank these three Kellyoke performances we just watched, it feels damn near impossible, because God, they were all so damn good. I'm kind of tempted just to say it's a three-way tie. I guess I would put Missing You in third place, even though it was fabulous. And I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between which one I would put in second, which one I would put in first, because there are parts of Desperado that I just found absolutely captivating, but there are parts of this one that I found absolutely captivating too. I'm just gonna call it a tie, two-way tie. Yeah, I can't really decide right now, but you guys can let me know what your rankings are down in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.
Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. There was a time we had it all. The darkness took over, and we started to fall. Hey, the feelings I had for you, they never left. And now I'm standing here surrounded, lost with no vision of how we used to be. Standing here, surrounded. Standing here, stranded. Ooh, yeah. I was drowning, suffocating. When you pulled me out for air, I was running through the fire in the mountains and I can't breathe without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. Now we're together, there's nothing